Hey guys, you might wonder where I get the history of this Swayambhunath. Actually, I get it from the Swayambhunath textbook, which is very old. You can get it from the website. So I don't know who's the writer, but it's very old and it's edited by the Gerard Toffin. Okay, then if you need, then I will add on my description box. First, let's talk about Swayambhunath history, then my experience. A long time ago, in a beautiful valley surrounded by mountains, there was a big lake. One day, a magical lotus flower appeared in the middle of the lake. The flower shone brightly, and people believed it was very special. A wise man named Shree, who was a wise and compassionate bodhisattva, saw this flower shining brightly. He wanted to see the magic flower up close to make the valley a suitable place for living, to reveal the beauty of the lotus. Manjushri used his sword to cut through the hills surrounding the lake. This allowed the water to drain out, transforming the valley into fertile land it is today. The hill he cut through became the current locations of Swayambhunath. This story symbolizes wisdom and compassion, showing how Manjushri helped create a place so people could live and thrive. First, we arrived at the stunning Swayambhunath Stupa, also known as the Monkey Temple. To reach the top, you need to climb 365 steps, one for each of the year. The ancient stupa is one of the oldest and the most important religious sites in Nepal. Today, here in the holy place, my family is going to offer a rope, lamp, and white powder offering to stupa, which I think it is very meritorious. Next to the stupa, there is a monastery. For the consecrations, we kindly asked and was performed by the Loganda. The stupa itself is adorned with the iconic eyes of the Buddha, symbolizing wisdom and compassion. Look like our robes are worn by stupa. While I was offering robes and flags to stupa, some people asked a question like, why you are wasting such money on just small living stupa? It would be more beneficial if we generate that money and help on needed people or animals. Yes, she's right, but first come first. We have to achieve more merits to reach Bodhisattva, first Buddha, second Dharma, third Sangha, and other arms. Stupa represents enlightenment, path of liberations, protections, and blessing. Stupas are important samples of Buddhist teachings, reflecting the path to spiritual awakening and the cosmic nature of existence. In modern era, people build different shape and size of stupa. VADC is indeed a cherished dish in Tibetan culture, commonly prepared during festive occasions, celebration in Tibetan and Himalayan culture. After a few hours while circumambulating the Swayambhu area, I give some snacks to the monkeys.
The next day.
Now our second history is a black statue of Mahakala at Bhouthang Gompo in Kerala. This story is not very worldwide, but there's two different history. Some people say this statue is appeared by itself, and some say it's before 2nd century. Acharya Nagarjuna bring 108 black stone in Kathmandu, but he established one which is known as Bhouthang Gompo, and this is in Kerala. Right now we can see why it's called Bhouthang. Bhu means Tibet and Thang means ground. Before Lichavi ruler of Nepal in the 7th century, Bhikuti was a Lichavi princess, the daughter of King Amshuvarma. Before her marriage, the Tibetan Empire and its culture stay in that area, which means Bhouthang. First place where Tibetan people stay, which is near to Shree Mahakala temple. Mahakala in Tibetan Buddhist as the protector deity is considered as emanations of Avalokiteshvara characteristics. His fears from is to removing obstacles, protecting the Dharma, and safeguarding practitioners. And some people ask question like, why you people offer alcohol to Sri Mahakala? And the most Buddhists offer alcohol to Mahakala to symbolize the transformations of negative emotions into positive energy and to honor and invoke his protections. And also the alcohol represents wisdom and is used in ritual to appeal and to empower Mahakala. This practice is deeply rooted in Tibetan Buddhist traditions and culture costume. Mostly people came here on Tibetan calendar like the 9, 19 or 29. Especially on 29 days of the month, it is considered day of Mahakala. And you might wonder why the Hindus mostly visit temple on Saturday. Because they consider it an auspicious day to visit temples because it is dedicated to Shani, a powerful deity associated with justice, discipline, and karma.
The next day.
Shree Kathasimbhu is a stupa located in Kathmandu, Nepal. It is important pilgrimage site for Buddhists. Now let's talk about its history. Kathashimbhu Stupa was constructed in the 17th century during the reign of King Pratap Malla. It was built by the Buddhist Newars who wanted to create a smaller version of Swayambhunath within the city of Kathmandu, and it was made for local Buddhists to worship without traveling far. It has beautiful architecture with Buddha eyes painted on it and is a special place for religious activities and festival in Kathmandu. In the texture it says if you can't help others at least don't harm. So what I did was I saved this little rat from the busy road because people might kill it or other animals might attack. So I freed it from this fence so he can have his freedom.
The next day.
Now, this is most famous stupa which is actually not linked with Buddha, but its story is filled with full of devotions to Buddha and to help sentient beings from suffering. According to legend history, it was built in 14th century after the Mughal invasion. The stupa construction is attributed to the wishes of an old woman who had a vision. She asked the king for land to build a shrine to store the remaining of Kasaba Buddha, one of the previous Buddhas. The king granted her wish and with the help of her four sons, she built a massive stupa. Each of her sons established one of the four corners of the stupa, which is why it is considered an effort by a true family and symbolizing unity, devotions, and awareness. The stupa's structure with its white dome and the golden spire is adorned with the Buddha's eyes that gaze in the four cardinal directions, symbolizing awareness. The surrounding area is filled with monasteries and is a vibrant center of Tibetan culture and spirituality. I just share a brief history. If you want to know more about this all stupas, you can watch on other YouTube contents or a lecture book. This all history itself is so majestic and full of devotions and miracles story which will amaze you. After coming here, I made plan to meet my best friend Kusum. We've been friends from 2008.
Nganzo yuring mongbo chela thura. Nganzo debo. Kusum na ngani de khala sagale ye. Kusum ge kala lip chigi duda. Hello.
Huh?
Oda la kora kya gale yi diring. Chudun rinpoche teni ma chayidu sasa dene hatan yin chudu ay zema tong duda nanti kala lesa
We have so many ups and downs, but the end, always love and honesty in the relationships. I just adore her. She's my other half part. Friends doesn't need to show off because it's not the iPhone. I realize one thing that best friends doesn't mean always have to be together or take picture. No, we don't have even a single picture together, but in our minds that moment capture forever lasting our memories.
kindly. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, super.
After a few hours, I meet my very old friends, which make me very happy to see them again.
Odoma, ani Pema Sangmo, Dawa Sangmo, Kusum, and हालत देखो हालत देखो
Even though I know I'm still lacking everything, but there are some people who always love and support me. That is my subscriber, you guys. So thank you so much. If you like this video, then don't forget to like and share. I will send you many love and care. Thank you for watching. See you soon.
Goodbye.